Feeling good, MP?
What's out there, MP?
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard it.
Fool, I know he didn't say that. About you? He about to unleash. So?
Like those picks, MP?
National Basketball Association and the Golden State Warriors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the sport, or using all cases engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the National Sports Security with service number.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And it hasn't taken him long to prove that he's serious. He's been putting up a bunch of points, and I know that by his own standards, he thinks he could be better. But compared to almost anyone else, and he's been great.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Up at forward, it's Miller and Bridges. All out there with Money, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. Here's Money beyond the arc. Rebound by Butler. Down low, here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Podziemski. That three off the mark. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Butler kicks to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Podziemski with it, now guarded by Ball. Left side, Butler. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that's fantastic execution. Jimmy Butler has excellent touch close to the rim.
Over to the wing. Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And really an odd series between them a year ago, as they couldn't get a win in either meeting.
Back to Kuminga. Here's Curry with the three, and he's good on the three ball. Curry's got 6.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and wrapped more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
3-on-3 to halt the run, and Ball puts it in.
You see the length of Ball just makes him so hard to guard on these drives to the cup.
Outside Curry. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Chalk up 2 there. Curry's got his third bucket of the night. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now the race for Rookie of the Year. And a look here at the top-ranked rookies as they close out their first season in the NBA. A very talented bunch. Well, you look at Money all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
And the Warriors with possession here after the miss from Money. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
To the inside. Here's Nurkic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Boy, you love Nurkic showing off his touch. This guy, as a passer dangerous, now showing you, I can score it too.
Outside, Kuminga. They set the pick. There's the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The 3. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot for Money.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Miller, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Here's Money. We saw him with and again for 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Now Ball. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And they take the lead.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Pass to Podziemski. There's the triple. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Money. Off target with his 3.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Podziemski with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Dallas. Jackson Davis. Bridges with some nice defense.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Money, guarded by Curry. And the basket is good. 9 points for Money. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. Lets a floater go. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. We've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Gary Payton II is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Money. The wing jumper off target. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. That one good for 2. Looney's got 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Nurkic the pass to Money. Fires for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Kuminga finds Rose. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Bridges shot good. Bridges has got his second bucket.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside Rose. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there. Back to Rose. 4 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Right side, Ball. Sinks that one from the post. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Good D by Miller.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Fires the 3. Connects again from distance.
And he shattered the franchise single-season high for 3-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long. Green in the high post. He's against Bridges.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the 3-point arc.
The shot's good.
But Curry can finish left, right, quick. He can quick shoot you, get you off your feet. This guy's so good on the inside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Kings really lit up the floor. He picked up 39 points, and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. A fantastic performance for him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Boy, when you think about Stephen Curry, his style, his shooting, all the abilities have influenced the way we think about the game of basketball. Incredible.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry, a wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's around 30 points per clip, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And the basket by Money.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Curry passes to Green. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Money. Back to Ball. Here's Money. The 3. Green with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Queen. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Queen's got 5 points now this quarter.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision.
Here's Queen. 5 points in the game. Back to Green. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Warriors leading by 7. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams has checked in. Kuminga finds Podziemski. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Out to Miller. Pass to Money. Pulls it up. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Money's got 19 points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Outside Butler. Here's the screen. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. So an almost entire... So it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Then please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Golden State Warriors.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And now, not a bad time to take a... That is more than enough of a...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Up and forward, it's Miller and Bridges. LaMelo Ball is out there with Money, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. He had a nice open look right there. Ball's got 9.
A situation made for LaMelo Ball. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Curry shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Money misses the jumper.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Curry for the 3. Curry! What else is new?
Boy, how fast Stephen Curry's release on the catch. Wow.
Money passes to Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Money. Charlotte gets it back. Ball no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Pajemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Miller with the double team. Butler from outside. They grab their own miss. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bridges outside. Here's Money. Nails the wide open jump shot. Money's got 21 in the game. So it's the Warriors now. On its way from Curry for 2, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
There's Miller with the 3, sinks the three-pointer. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Money. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Butler with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Bridges a screen on Curry. Money, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here he goes. Can't hit that one. Nice defense from Kuminga. Inside, Nurkic with the steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And again, the Hornets missing.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Now Pajemski. Still yet to score. Outside Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
And make some noise once again for your
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Miller inside, defended by Butler. Miller, no luck. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in the standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final 6.
Hornets trail by 16. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Then there's Payton. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Queen in at the 2 guard. A three-pointer is right on target. Money's got 26.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Here's Queen. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
Outside Rose. And And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Derrick Rose, over 80% from the free throw line over his career. He makes you pay for those fouls.
Rose hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Money. It's good. And he has 28 points for the game.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Queen. Back to Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
Nurkic setting the pick for Miller. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically as the defender hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Rose. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Money. Puts up a 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Payton. Defended by Bridges. Here's Green. Takes it off the glass.
Draymond Green plays with power and with energy. Contact does not deter this man.
Nurkic in the post. Looney on him. Ball no good. Warriors leading by 12. Payton passes to Looney. Out to Payton. To the paint. Here's Green. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 5th foul.
Oh my, he really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
Phillips, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Rose. Looney finds Curry. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that. Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to Phillips. Green with a screen on Miller. Knocked loose. Nurkic with the steal. And it's Ball in the corner. Miller surveying the floor. A 3 ball. Hands it from downtown. Miller's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Money. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Payton. And the Warriors lead by 14.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Here's Money. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Here's Money. Off target from 3-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been
game tonight.
MP, you my dog and all, look, but you can't let people talk crazy about you like that. You gotta stand up for yourself. Come on, my dog.
I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay?
MP, you my